Tonight, we're learning new details about a former York County police officer. Here he is. They say he illegally accessed multiple people's personal information for sexual gratification. CBS 21 has obtained search warrants filed against Sean Lake after charges were filed against him this week. CBS 21's Maxine Rose is live tonight in York County with what police say they found out.
State police say Sean Lake, who lives here in Dover, used a police database to look up the personal information of 15 people. Not for work, though, but to try and date them. New search warrants state Sean Lake allegedly used the police database called Clean to do things like run license plates belonging to a former York County sheriff deputy. Police say he later messaged that woman on Facebook along with several other victims. And in another case, troopers say Lake looked up a woman in the database after getting her number in a local parking lot. The woman told troopers that Lake had later sent her a Snapchat picture of her apartment complex while he was on duty, asking if she was home. So today, we went to his home in Dover, looking for his response to the felony charges filed against him. But there was no response. According to police, Lake didn't just look up women on the database illegally, but also recorded having sex with women without them knowing, and then shared the videos with his friends. One victim told police that he had admitted to doing that, saying it was just something, quote, guys do. I also stopped into the York County Regional Police Department today to get the chief's reaction to the state police's findings. The chief wasn't there to comment, but a lieutenant confirmed off camera that Lake is definitely not working there anymore. The York County District Attorney Tim Barker emphasized that this conduct does not reflect that of other officers, writing, "The conduct of one individual should in no way, shape, or form be misused to smear the reputation of our great public servants who work in law enforcement with honor, dignity, and professionalism." And according to the documents, Lake is out on a $500,000 unsecured bond, I should say, and he is his first court appearance is scheduled to happen in July. Reporting live in York County, I'm Maxine Rose, CBS 21 News.
We have just received new details about a former York County police officer accused of illegally using a police database for dating purposes. We've been looking through search warrants filed against Sean Lake all afternoon. Thank you for being here at 5:30. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Tonight, CBS 21's Maxine Rose joins us live in York County. All right, Maxine, explain how exactly he used the database for dating and what exactly he would do here.
Yes, so Jasmine, he would use this database that many police officers get to use on a day-to-day basis, just searching up these different women's information. So he would go and meet with them, whether he showed up to a local bar and met them one day and then would go back into that database, search up their information, and then use it essentially later on. For example, in one case, the new search warrant says that he sent a Snapchat of a woman's home. Of course, he found that address from that database, they're saying, and then he sent that to her and asked if she was home.
What? Okay, so he's not employed by York County Regional Police anymore?
Not anymore at this point. No. We went there today to try and get a reaction from the chief about all of this. Of course, pretty chaotic situation here for that department. They did not reply, but they did say just plainly, he does not work here anymore, that's for sure.
Do you know how he got caught?
It's not exactly clear how he got caught. What was stated in the search warrant, of course, is that these victims had spoken with police. It's unclear whether that was initially, if that happened beforehand or if that was something that happened later, but it did come to their attention that he had been doing this, and these victims did get the chance to speak with police about everything that they say happened.
Okay, well, Maxine, we'll see you again at 6 o'clock. Thank you for that report.